All right, guys, good evening and happy holidays from the Paradox Gaming Network. This is Jalan, and I have torn myself away from my current paradoxical impressions to bring you this special edition. And I felt it was necessary to bring you this particular special edition because of two major things that happened this weekend in the MMO community. I'm going to be talking about two events from two different companies and how they've handled themselves through the event, and why one company demonstrates really the sort of customer service we need to get to, while the other one needs to remember that the people that pay their salaries are the exact people that they're stepping on. So the two companies I'm going to be talking about are Trion Worlds and Intrepid Studios. And as we know, Trion Worlds is the publisher for Archeage in North America and Europe, and Intrepid Studios is the team behind the development of Ashes of Creation. Now, I'm going to start with Trion and Archeage, and so everybody knows who's been watching my videos this year, Archeage and Trion are really partially responsible for my success as a creator of videos and now streaming. Had they not helped me out with creator codes, I probably wouldn't have gained as many YouTube followers as I have, and that following is what drove me into doing my Archeage 101 Live. With that said, I am neutral when it comes to events, and I respond as a player. I don't get paid to do public announcements supporting Trion, and I don't get paid to bash Trion. I simply am reporting how I feel as a player. And I'm going to say, as a player last Friday during that live stream, I was pissed off. I would love to splice in some stuff from that live stream, but I don't want to risk giving Trion a leg to stand on to get this video taken down. So what I am going to do is I'm going to provide a time-indexed video link to that stream, specifically the part that talks about the Luna Gems, which is what most players are really up in arms about, but the whole 4.0 deployment is, talked about in that video. So the big thing that you're going to see in that video clip is Muzzy, who I don't blame. I mean, we know that the community manager job at Trion sucks. Everybody loves Scapes, and he's not even with Trion anymore. He's now with Bethesda. And I don't understand how Celestrata got promoted to producer, because even 2 weeks ago on the live stream, she fumbled through some really important facts. So Muzzy's doing the best that he can. So I don't want this to be an attack on Muzzy. I want this to be an attack on him stumbling through some stuff that he wasn't equipped to talk about. There should have been somebody in there with him to talk about why we're not getting the Luna Gem change. So just go ahead and watch that and see how he says, and we were presented two options, and I mean XL. It's pretty evident from that. That's just an honest stumble through some words. But it's pretty obvious that we're not getting the honest truth out of Team Trion when it comes to Archeage. The other insulting thing is that while they went through all of our questions that were on the forums, they never actually bothered to look at the questions coming out of their live stream. So what's the point of doing a live stream? If you're just going to answer questions that come out of the forums, then just do a video like I'm doing now, and you have plenty of time to fix stumbles and bumbles. But that's not why they do live streams. They do live streams so that they can give stuff away, so that they can basically buy their audience. Just go ahead and watch that stream and watch what the viewer number is, and then watch as it gets closer to the end and how many people appear, because everybody knows when the stuff's given away. But you notice that in that live stream, the first part was talking about 4.0 changes, but 2 weeks ago it was said, we're pushing the deployment back 7 days because you haven't had enough time on the test server to properly test this for us. Well, it is the 10th, and the patch is going live on the 13th, and we still don't have the release build on the test server. So what that tells me is that if you've had it for 2 days as of Friday, you will have had it for 5 days, and we still don't have it, which means you're really not interested in us doing any real testing on it. You're going to go ahead and you're going to deploy it as is, regardless of the fact that the players are telling you it's not what we want. I've looked around the forums. I haven't seen a public outcry saying, go Trion! The gem thing was great. But I've seen a lot of people talk about how the gem thing is horrible. I got a guy on my Discord right now doing the math, and you're talking about 50,000 gold to fully gem your stuff with the new Lunarite. But hey, Lunarite comes in RNG boxes, and RNG boxes make Trion money. So really, when you do half of your live stream telling us why we're not getting what we're getting, and then you have the audacity to tell us what's in the new Maelstrom packs, because we're going to buy packs of $50, $100, and $150, and people will buy them, and that's the problem. You're going to just keep buying them, and we're going to keep getting the same results. So there's one other thing I'm going to talk about Trion, but I'm going to hold that for a second. Now, this evening, I got word that there were the new packs on the Ashes of Creation store. And I'm going to tell you, when I first clicked over, I was expecting, packs, to be there. And I'm going to tell you, I got pissed off at Intrepid too. And again, I don't get paid to do videos for Intrepid. I don't have to be nice. I don't have to be mean. But I am going to tell you, I got pissed off in traditional Jalan fashion. I literally had a WTF come out of my mouth when I saw this screen. And I'm not going to be ashamed to say that. I will say I'm not here to defend or, justify these pack prices. I am going to, though, tell you right now, we're going to dig into them just so you have the facts. This $500 pack, when you open it up, 12 months of game time at $180, so that's a good chunk of that, and $150 in cash shop money. So that brings that pack down to $170 for alpha and beta access and some cosmetics. That's pretty much industry standard right now. That is pretty much middle of the ground. That's not why I was pissed. When you open up this $250 pack, access to Alpha 2 and the betas, 6 months of game time, and $100 in store credit. So that means that the Alpha access really costs $60. $60 for Alpha 2, the betas, and some cosmetics. That's what pissed me off. Because right after PAX, they sold access to Alpha 2 with 4 cosmetics in it for $225. Now, as you can see on your screen, what I'm showing right now is an individual who posted at 4:17. It was a lot more diplomatic and a lot more eloquent than I was at the time. Posted a fairly solid argument. I +1'd it, added on a little something. Now here's the difference. Stephen Sharif, the top dog and owner, CEO, creative director, all those things, at 4:31, which is 14 minutes after the post was made, and within an hour after the store going live, he comes out and he addresses, hey, we're going to take care of these PAX packages. That right there is the difference in customer service. Now, young company, new to the MMO world, might not understand all of the backlash that you're going to get. Fine. It's Sunday and they're releasing packs. That means they're busy working on a weekend where Trion, who has the premier game of the MMO world right now, because really, people keep playing it because there is nothing better. They're not working on the weekend because whatever reason. Now, I want to go a step further. Intrepid's had a rough week this week. They ran into some hiccups getting their first Alpha 0 key mail out. I'm one of those people. I don't have my Alpha 0 key mail yet, but I'm going to tell you how they did it. December 7th came. We were supposed to have our emails. They had a problem. Out there in front saying, guys, we've had a problem. You're going to get your mails tomorrow. The next day comes. Guys, we're still having some issues. Scheduled for delivery. Go. Mails are gone. Still don't have mine. But they kept putting out messages. Okay, guys, we understand that not everybody's going to get them. If you don't have your mail at this time on this date, contact this person, and this person will take care of you. And Bellowin, you're a diamond, as always. So that's the way you do it. Out in front, lots of email, lots of communication. What's really concerning to me, though, is you've got Intrepid. Their game is in development. You've got Archeage, Trion. Their game is deployed. Intrepid's working on the weekend. Nobody's at Trion that can get the PTS up. Doesn't anybody else think that this should be the other way around? The people that are taking our money on a monthly basis, they should be working the weekends. Now, you're going to say, well, Intrepid's taking money. Yeah, but we know that game's in development. Archeage is live. We're paying hard-earned money on that game every month, and we can't get the PTS up on time. Now, I know it's kind of comparing apples to oranges, so I'm going to give you a more apples-to-apples comparison. We started getting the DDoS in Archeage on November 14th. Today is December 10th. That's 26 days. And their only compensation has been like 10 gift coins and some event tokens. In the live stream, Muzzy said, oh, Crolin's talking to XL Games about Patreon. Yeah, but he was talking about that 7 days ago too. Why don't you just outright say, guys, this is what we're trying to do. On this date, we contacted XL, and either you can tell us what you asked for, or you can't. But stop making it seem like it's not your fault. You are the publisher. Take some damn ownership of the problem. Maybe you don't have all the solutions, but you can certainly push back the deployment of Maelstrom. But you don't want to because you want to sell Maelstrom packs. You want to keep the community financially addicted to your game. Well, why can't you be like the other company who's on a Sunday, late at night, saying, I'm going to get you a press release tomorrow to clear up all the confusion? We go days without answers from Trion, and we got the owner of Intrepid on his Discord addressing his community. Guys, I don't care what you think about either game. I do want to say that there's one model that companies should be following, and that's the Intrepid model. That's the Steven Sharif model. I don't care if you think their packs are overpriced, that they're trying to collect too much money too early. All those things we can talk about those in the comments below if you want. But I want to try to keep the argument on which company is taking care of their customer base better. And if you think Trion's doing a better job, I really want to hear those reasons. Anyways, guys, I came out of my hole. I came off of my storyboard to do tonight's video. I want to wish you all happy holidays. There are some good links below. And as always, I am asking that if you haven't heard of Ashes of Creation before, my referral link is in the description. Click it. Help me out. Makes a world of difference. Everything's always transparent. Check out my other Ashes videos. You'll see what I plan on doing with the money. That's it, guys. I will see you next week. Hey, you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Hit that subscribe button. Watch a couple of more videos. Go check out our website.